rip another 7. Again, that's a win in our book. But we did turn it up, so we can get back to that like 60 foot, better than a 498 in the 8th, and hopefully better than a 776.
Yeah, I did some solid data analysis last night and really started turning into it and figure out where we could pick up. On that 776 pass, we saw EGTs were a little funny on cylinder 3. Found a spark plug wire that wasn't super happy, so we addressed that and ready to go make it happen. Definitely gonna have to do some more data analysis to figure out where it is. We chipped away a little more. I was expecting more out of it. Went 119 to the 60, so we picked it up there, but it's still popping. I have to figure out why it's dropping that cylinder. But overall, super.
This is awesome, man. There's really not much more we could ask for. You know, we came here with the goal just to finish. We accomplished that. Kind of the next goal and priority was be able to do a 7 every day. We accomplished that. And we went faster every day on top of that, so really couldn't ask for more. Gonna be able to drive the car in the trailer still. So many memories just to, just, you know, a lot of time and effort put in this car and just like getting to this point. So it's really great experience.
What do you think, Jeff?
I mean, couldn't ask for any more, like we already said. 775, clicking better times every day. Went 495 to the 8th. Car's never even seen a 4 before this week, and now we did it twice, improving every pass, getting better every pass. Literally 0 real mechanical issues the entire week. We only made 5 passes. We didn't even do a test pass on Sunday, so it's just been killer.
So, last question, I'll leave you all alone. What's next?
Definitely we're gonna take a look at all of our data
analysis for sure.
Give the car a good once over. You know, we got some leaks that we know we need to address. So really, I mean, just kind of look over everything, probably take a little break, and just keep supporting the rest of the motion team. You know, I know Doug's about to get his Nova back. He's trying to get Pumpkin Spice still sorted out. You know, Toro's gonna be a little lonely, so we might start tickling around with that a little bit.
Hey, so who's the new 2 people on your pit crew?
Can't talk about that. I don't want to get disqualified.
So we're in the lanes for hopefully the last and final race of Sick Week 2023. It's been a good time. We fought the old pumpkin spice and fought it. We're gonna try to spice it up this time. We really got nothing to lose. We're so far back. But we need to learn a few things about it, so we're gonna give it a shot. I don't know that it's gonna go a 5-0, but I'm really hoping to go maybe an 11 or a 12 with it. At least show us some good potential, you know what I mean? The track feels pretty good, but the longer the time goes by, the worse it's getting. It's just getting hot, you know what I mean? Hot and glue makes grease, and it just ain't good. So We're gonna try to get Tanner down though, last one of the run. See was a 60 foot of 132, which is still way soft. So I don't know how good it ran in the 8th, but it looked like it made a decent rip. We'll see. We'll go see if he's happy with it. He may want to make another one. I don't know. We really ain't got no reason to, but see what happens.
Definitely like carried the front tire for a while, so hopefully it was a good pass. I know Red spiced it up and it stuck, so I don't think we went any slower than we've been going. So hopefully we picked up some time, because it'd be cool to go like a 5-teen in competition or something like that. Maybe a 5-0. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What we found, Red's been, you know, kind of playing with the tune-up a little bit. It seems like with this really tight converter, which if you know converters, it kind of makes sense. Like as we start adding more power, it starts dragging the motor down and working harder. It's really kind of backwards of, you know, what you would think on it.
You're already like against the 8-ball with that little tire. So we've been trying to band-aid this tight converter, and you got too many things working against you. I mean, I think we made a valiant effort, but with the right converter, there's no doubt what this thing's capable of being probably one of the most street cars at this place. You know what I mean? Simple, clean, streetable. I mean, you could send my dude Blaine to drive this thing and race it and go 5-0s. You know
well,
what
that's
I mean?
kind of the plan in the future, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, we're proud of it. It went 520. It's pretty good for new to us, kind of backwards new to us car.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a fast car to the 8th mile, no matter what, especially on 26. So we're pretty happy with it. We know what we got to change, so there's no reason to like act like we don't have to and try to go fast, because you're just kind of wasting your time really at that
You know,
point.
and the reality is too, like these cars running 520s in the 8th. I mean, it's a capable 760, 770 car in the quarter mile. You know, to a lot of people that don't know that how that kind of algorithm works. You know what I mean? So that's pretty freaking sporty for a little bitty tire that's, you know, 12 inches wide.
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, I mean, we're happy with it. We're going to regroup, put some, you know, beats in it. Maybe some other amenities, I don't know.
Maybe we'll get to tune it next year for Blaine.
Yeah.
We'll get to tune it and let Blaine rip this thing. It's got to be faster with a little bit less weight in it, right?
Yeah, it does fly drive.
Here's the deal though, when you're driving, you can't sleep as much as you did this time.
Yeah, you're gonna have full-time duties, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the plan. We'll get it all ironed out, and then that way Blaine and his dad don't have to come and drag a car 1,000 miles for sick week. They can come down and drive this thing.
Yep.
We'll have some Novas out going fast, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Another race week done.
Another race week done, and it proved itself. It's something.
Yeah.
I built this car originally to do drag and drive, and I never got around to it. Now we did it, so it's kind of cool 13 years later.
Check it off the list.
Yeah.
keepers of the emotion. But 755, 186, that might actually wrap it up for Eric Yost in the Super Street category. A great job there to bring a car back that has 4 driving drive entry.
Man, we got off the dyno at about 1:30 in the morning on Thursday, planning testing on Friday at Bradenton. So we drove straight through, made 2 hits, went to the limiter, didn't have the shifter set up right, rolled the sprag in the transmission. So we went to TBM and they let us graciously use their lift. The sprag, intermediate clutches, high gear clutches, got that fixed. Came to Orlando to test on Sunday. Trans was working because we did a big wheelie.
Yeah, spectacular wheelie. Put on a fireworks show.
Second pass, we ran over some oil. There was stuff on the track. And the third pass, we got a 740.
Yes.
740 was our first A to B pass, and it was the best pass we've had all week, really.
It's basically been printing 740 time slips all week until first hit today, where the trans decided it didn't want to participate anymore. But it kind of replicated the same thing it was before on Friday, so I thought the worst. And I told him basically RPM takes off, but the rear tire did not budge and the car didn't move, which that's not ideal. So we checked the low reverse band, we thrashed, had the pan off of it, adjusted that, and then I mentioned the big in here. I said, what about the gear vendors? And Rick came over and said basically this man right here bought the first gear vendors in existence, and it's been long past due for a refresh. But thankfully Gear Vendors is one of the title sponsors here as well, and they have one in stock. So we slapped the Gear Vendors in it, and you're looking at the Super Street 2023 6-week champ right here.
Man, I've had this car since I was 11 years old. It's been through many different progressions of motor and transmission combos, and went to high school in it. We got married in it. I mean, it's been a long ride the whole time. So I won 2014 Drag Week with it, and 2015 Rocky Mountain Race Week, and that's the last one I've done was 2015. So it's been sitting for a while, and now this is the first debut back out, and we had a lot of new stuff we were trying to figure out, and luckily Pete's on our team, and he helps us get the tuning side of it. And Ry got the tunability side on the driving immediately. It was great to drive. So it was a whole brand new combo wanting to come to this event, untested, everything, and we knew we could be competitive, but we didn't know we could be contenders this week. But we put the number down the first day. It's like, man, we got something we can win with. And
we came to basically finish and kind of work the bugs out of the car, not thinking we'd be in contention. And the first day we're like, dude, what if we win this? Like, what if? And that's been the theme all week. What if? And then the car just works. It's working. It's made us work for it, but here we are, champs.
We have alternator belt issues, battery issues, but I mean, just stuff that you kind of get with these events. But all in all, I'm freaking ecstatic. I'm thrilled. I mean, if you work with good companies, Pete, the motor's been solid all week. The converter was spot on. All new, TBMs, all the Rife stuff on it, spot on. Didn't have to change any of that stuff. I mean, it's if you work with good quality stuff and companies that have done stuff, and we kind of know what converter we want to go with, and setup wise and this and that, it works out good and saves you a lot of time.
All right, congrats, boys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Congrats.
Appreciate it, man.
We're heading home. See you later.